latest for the morning of Wednesday, the 19th of October, 2022, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. So the market's reopening right now, so you're seeing the impact of the cash in there. We were down about 150 points 15 minutes ago or so. Now we're down about half that amount. You're still seeing pressure coming into the metal markets as the dollar has regained strength. As we take a look at other currencies, I was watching this morning, I thought it was coming out at noon today. The times on some of the news is so wrong. They'll say 5 p.m., but you think that's British time, which would be noon our time. It was really 5 in the morning. You got to pay attention, I guess, to what they're doing. They've got to put down what time zone in some of these reports. Regardless, Ms. Truss fended off nicely, I thought, the problems that was brought to her. That doesn't mean she has any solutions, but she did a good job. She's a pro, and that was what it was expected. On the energy market, the Biden administration today announced already that 15 million barrels of oil being released from the strategic reserves, and then they are buying back oil at $70 a barrel should it get there. Well, we're at 82. What happens, number one, if you don't get there? Number two, why are you telling them the price? President Trump had certain things right, a lot wrong, but certain things right. And one of the things right is you don't have to spill the beans when you don't have to spill the beans. If you want to start buying it, you intervene here and there. You keep the market guessing as you come in. And instead of offering a floor to a market, as the Biden administration just did, which is craziness, you maneuver, okay? I don't think they have any idea what they're doing. I have no faith in them. As you're looking at what's going on in the bonds and the notes, rates climbing one more time, inflation in Europe out of control, that's the best thing I can say. And maybe we should go there and then come right back here. So here we are with the news of the day. First, the mortgage market headline. Well, as interest rates keep marching up here, it's the death for that market. You can see it's week after week. I was surprised. Housing starts, they were looking for them to come in down 6.7%. They actually did a lot worse at 8.1. They were looking for permits up to 1.5. They got 1.4. I'm even surprised that there's an increase. So that gives you an idea. The U.S. Federal Reserve Beige Book reports. We'll get all the different regions. That comes out today at 1. We get a bunch of talk today. We get Bullard, Khashoggi, Evans. They're all speaking today. As I said, the president released the barrels from the oil. When we go to the UK numbers, inflation up 10.1%. Now, they don't get the honors in Europe of the worst. That goes to Germany at 10.9. But this just shows you what's going on, how they're going to pay for anything. They've got pension issues there. They've got nothing but surus, as the word goes. A lot of it coming forward, and there's just not going to be much that they can do about that. But as I said, you can see how the markets are moving just back and forth. Earnings have been good. So the earnings reports have kept, and I'm sure you're aware of that if you've watched my reviews last night, what's been the market prop. The problem is you're getting up to Bollinger Band tops and did that overnight in 2 of the indices. That should offer some serious resistance to the market, so pay attention to that. Apparently my gardeners are coming today instead of tomorrow. Do you hear them in the background? All right. Want to remind you on some of the products that we have to offer here, our guide to technical indicators. We have 2 volumes of this put together with our good friends at Futures Magazine. And it gives you an idea on all these different headlines of patterns and all, but great amount of detail, volumes covering graphs in it, explanation of the different oscillators, moving averages, Gann, Fibonacci, how to play with spreads, how to work with different price time. That's the Arun indicator that I so often talk about. I'm so sorry about that background noise. I'm shocked that they're here today. Money management, just as important as anything else when you trade. How do you get this? Because it's basically a link that we're going to send you, PDF document, open it up, print it, and you got it, and you learn